Oh, wow. Okay. So we've had endorsements for a long time where we could like list something as certified promoted, all that good stuff. But it wasn't really clear what was the master source of data across everything inside Fabric. Well, that gap ends today. Now we can set a master data source designation for our enterprise data sources inside Microsoft Fabric. I'm super psyched about it. All right, do the whole like YouTube, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends and family. But if you want early access to all of my content, subscribe to the channel, become a member for as little as $5 a month. You can get early access to all these videos like this one right now. It can be upwards of like 2-3 weeks ahead of time. You can get access to this content. Don't worry, I'm not going to put a paywall in front of anything, at least not. I don't think I'm going to but become a member and you get access to this stuff early, stuff that's going to be released to everyone else. All right. Let's get started with it. So endorsements, and the links to these Learn docs are down below. We've been able to like list things as promoted or certified for a long time. Okay. So promote is basically saying, hey, it's not ad hoc. Go ahead, please use this in your team, right? That's kind of the guidance that we gave, right? Certified was, hey, this is a semantic model, or this is a lake house that's met the rigorous requirements of your enterprise for consumption utilization, right? But there are lots of questions like, what's the true source for everything? And that's where we get this new preview feature called master data that allows us to identify like data objects that are the true central places that we have master like tables and master fields and master measures that people should be using inside the organization. This is a big thing that we want to have. Now there's all sorts of things that you might want to do about setting this up and who can endorse it, and there's guidance on all of that stuff out here. I'm not going to go into it because I'm just going to show it to you. Okay. So inside the Fabric admin portal, you want to go in, and if you filter down to master, you're going to see this endorse master data preview is out there. This is disabled by default, so you don't have to worry about like people like marking everything as master before you can get this set up. So you're gonna want to enable it, and then you're gonna want to do what I've done here, which is define an admin group who has access to mark the things as truly the master data in your organization. This is one thing, like you want to have like tight bars. If we think about it, there's ad hoc information, and anyone can do that, right? Then there's promoted information that it's going to be stuff that hey, if you're working in this, you know what you're doing. You want to make sure other people are using it. They're going to promote it. And then you're going to have your certified stuff, which is like stuff that meets the bars of development inside your organization. You're going to hopefully you've got that defined, right? But then there's truly like the master information, that's the source for everything. That's what we want to have, and want to be very specific on who can identify these sources. Now, if you're following a data mesh framework where you've got different data owners that they manage the loads into your lake house, and they manage these core processes, you might want to be identifying those as master data lake houses for sales, and master data for finance, and master data for operations, or master data for IT, right? So you might want to be doing that, but only have that one central team that does it, who's inside this AD group. Okay. Once this is established, someone who has access to that can come over and look at something like, this is my AdventureWorks Lakehouse. I've got this all checked into Git. It is certified today, but I want to make sure everyone's aware that this certified data is more than certified. It's the stuff that's endorsed. Or it's the master data. So when I go into settings and I choose endorsement, I can now certify this as a master data. Then when I close out of here, you saw there was a little flash. I don't know if you saw that. Now this data is identified as master data for the organization. This means when people are looking for information, they're filtering based on endorsement, they're going to see this show up as master data in OneLake, in Power BI Desktop, in your other integrations with like lake house and shortcuts, everything, everywhere you go, you're gonna see this like like showing up as master data. I think this is just such an awesome advancement. Really helps make data more accessible and the right data more accessible to the right users, right? So what do you think? Is this gonna be useful for you? I'm excited for it. I'm already starting to use this. I'm talking to my clients about how they're gonna identify where their master data is, what it should be, where it should go, all that good stuff. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what questions you've got. Let me know if this doesn't make sense, or if you'd if you wonder why, if I've got certified, why do I need master? Right? Let's talk about it. Let's keep that conversation going down in the comments. You have the best day ever. Peace. All right. And I get it. It's like a lot, right? Like I talk about this all the time, and it's a lot to keep track of these things. How do you manage it? How do you govern it? Like I got a guy, Nathan Olson, he's amazing, right? We bring him in, we can help you out. If you wanted to, have our bakertilly.com/digital, click on get more information, and we'll reach out. If you want to learn more here, click on these videos. You can do it, right? Like you could totally take on all sorts of stuff. I believe in you. You too could become a data guy.